Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Pt.2 and this is Atemi Lifestyle. In our previous video, we began a conversation on the feeling of exclusion, and I saw all of your engagements in that conversation. I want to thank you very much for engaging and for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So if you're here and you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, or you've been watching without subscribing, I'd like to invite you to hit on the subscribe button so that you can get a notification each time I post a new video. I promise you it's going to be very entertaining, very educating, and it's going to be an eye-opener. Having said that, let's dive into today's video. So I mentioned in my last video that we will be having the concluding part of that conversation, the feeling of exclusion. Yes, so I'd like to begin today's video by telling you a short story of an incident that happened while I was still at secondary school. So back then in secondary school, there was this group of girls, I think about 5 of them. Yes, they were the kind of girls that you could call the happening girls. They knew what was happening, they had the hottest gist, they knew what was happening in and out of school and all of that. Amongst these girls was one particular girl. Let's call her name Lisa. So Lisa was in this group. However, Lisa had a medical condition. She had a condition that made her, give off an offensive odor periodically. And whenever this happened, her friends would, ostracize her. They would move their locker away from hers, or they would just separate her locker from their own. During this period, you will see Lisa, she would go to sit at the corner of the wall in the classroom. She would not associate with anybody, and she would not welcome any form of friendship from any other classmates. I watched in disdain as Lisa's friends, or so to say friends, would begin to associate with her again, begin to engage her in conversations when a particular phase of that is over, and then go back to excluding or ostracizing her whenever the condition came again. And Lisa, till we left school, never left that group. As a matter of fact, Lisa clung to that group. I mentioned in my last video that the need to belong to a social circle or a social group can actually keep us in some very toxic situations. That was the story of Lisa. One of the thieves of our joy is external validation. Do we all want to be recognized? Yes. Do we all want the things that we do to be applauded and recognized by other people? An emphatic yes. But do not center your life on this, such that up and until you get a second opinion from someone or a second opinion on something, you do not actually have the assurance that what you've done is a good thing or it's a masterpiece. It's a different ball game when you have positive people around you who would actually tell you the honest truth by saying, okay, this is good, in this one you can do better, do it like this. It's a good one. But sometimes you may not always have positive people around you. You may be surrounded by toxic people who have been able to read through you and seeing that you have that need for external validation, a second opinion on everything, and they could actually manipulate it against you. You just discover that nothing you do is good enough. You just find out that you are never there, you never feel accomplished, because those people would never ever make you feel like anything that you did is good. That's a very terrible state to be in. The feeling of exclusion can also come from ourselves. Sometimes people could be dealing with certain trauma, sometimes childhood trauma, something someone said to us, something a loved one said to us, how they acted towards us, that has somehow etched itself somewhere in our brain and is just refusing to leave. Some people have grown up with that. They have grown up with it, and it's just there. They find it difficult to even accept compliments. There are people who find it difficult to accept compliments. There are people who just feel like if they even introduce them or put them in a particular team, they feel so privileged. They don't feel like, it's because I actually have something to offer. There are people like that. And there's something I also want to quickly say. For parents, the things we say to our children, how we bring them up, the value we train them to grow up with, can actually boost their confidence level throughout their life. It can actually shape their self-worth as they grow up. Yes, as parents, we play a very key role in building the confidence level of our children, and it can actually affect their self-worth and how they see themselves. When they have a healthy dose of this kind of training, this kind of confidence, self-worth, they're able to call out situation and things that does not align with their self-worth, and they're able to walk out of it without any feeling of condemnation, or any feeling of, oh, I'm going to be excluded, I'm going to be left alone. Yes. Again, people are drawn to the unusual. Have you ever met some people who it seems like they carry their own environment wherever they go? They are so bubbling and full of joy. They don't try to forcefully or pitifully belong to a particular group or anything that is going on around them. They just effortlessly be themselves, and people, just get drawn and attracted to them. Yes. When you are not forcefully trying to belong to something, or pitifully trying to belong to something, or constantly seeking external validation, you have a different kind of attraction. Yes, because people are actually attracted to the unusual. People call you what you call yourself most of the times. If you do not believe in yourself, if you have not worked on yourself, or if you have not gotten your self-worth from your within, and you're waiting for other people to help you to have it, it may never happen, because people call you what you call yourself. So the place of self-love and self-esteem is very, very important. Sometimes people stick to social groups, social circle, friendship, that they are not fulfilled. Deep down, they are not fulfilled, but they cannot leave. They cannot leave because they feel like if they leave, where are they going to go to? Who is going to accept them? Or the privilege, so to say, that they feel that they're enjoying is no longer going to be there. No. Build your self-worth. Have your self-esteem. Be able to tell yourself, okay, that this thing that I did is good, even before other people tell you that it's good. There's a way something that you even did may not be that excellent, but your enthusiasm about it, the way you present it, can make people have a second opinion and be like, okay, yes, this is really good. Finally, I would like to say that you are the one at the center of your life. You are the one on the wheels of your life. Nobody else. Take charge. Take control. You are the one to give off the kind of energy you want to receive. And peradventure, if there is something that is stopping you from, doing this because, a trauma or something of that nature, you can actually begin from yourself. Positive affirmations. Unlearn those things. Put in new things into you. Yes. You are the main character of your life. Start acting like one. Thank you for engaging in my video today. Thank you for listening. I invite you to like this video, drop your comments in the comment section, and I'll see you in my subsequent video. Have a good day.